Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Dave Shaves. So today, got a couple things planned for you. First and foremost, you are going to get a shave from me, obviously. That shave is going to include what I'm referring to as Dave Shaves Trusty Standbys. They're products that I go back to all the time because I love them. They're not necessarily my favorites, but they are within the top of my favorites, and they're ones that I go back and forth to all the time because, as I said, they are my trusty standbys. They work well for me. I will go over what those are in a few minutes, but first, a couple more announcements. First, let's go ahead and talk about the direction of the channel. As you know, recently I had been wrestling with the idea of taking a break. I decided yesterday I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to take even a couple days breaks. I love what I do. I love it. So what I'm planning on doing is I want to set a goal going forward. My goal is to average 3 videos a week. I love what I do, and I think 3 is a good number because I don't want to stretch myself too thin with my family and with my day job. I have to be able to juggle all 3. So I don't want to stretch myself too thin. And I think that's where my wanting to take a break was coming from, was I was afraid I was stretching myself too thin. So not going to do that. So I'm going to average 3 a week. Now, some weeks are going to have more. Some weeks are going to have less. But my goal is to average 3 videos a week. Now, included in those, you're going to get a number of different types of videos. You're going to get some reviews. You're going to get some just basic shaves. And you're going to get some themes, like the retro shave. You're going to get ones like that that are just fun. Couple that I have planned in a pipeline are the Mach 3 redo. Basically, I'm just going to reuse the Mach 3, but with a good soap. And I'm going to see if maybe that might help because, as I mentioned in a previous video, I was very disappointed with the way the Mach 3 performed. And I was surprised because I remembered the Mach 3 being a lot better than it was. Again, I don't expect it to be as good as a safety razor, but I expect it to be better than barely passable. Also, I have planned a Viking theme. No, I'm not going to wear a Viking helmet, although I thought about it, but I am going to be using products from the Viking company. That's going to include the razor, the blade, the brush, the soap, the bowl, and possibly the aftershave, if I can get my hands on it by the time that I want to actually do that shave. Also, you're going to get a redo of the Gillette Heritage. It's not going to be a full week, but I am going to do some challenges with it, trying it with other blades that I didn't get a chance to over the week. The first one of that is going to be the Astra Green. Got a lot of requests to try it in the Astra Green, so that's what I'm going to do. Also, I have a couple reviews coming up of products that I have coming to me in the mail. First, I have the Wilkerson Sword Classic, the plastic razor with the metal and handle. I've heard actually good things about it. I've heard it's very mild, but I've heard it actually does a really good job. So I'm really interested in trying that, and it was very inexpensive to pick up. It was somewhere between $6 and $9 US. So very inexpensive. I have that coming to me. That should be here next week. Also coming from the UK, I ordered a tube of the Palmolive shave cream. I've heard great things about it. A lot of the YouTubers that I've been watching for years have been using it, and I've always wanted to try it. So I have that coming to me in a couple weeks. You can't get it very easily here in the United States, but you can order it from the UK via Amazon. That's what I did, and it's coming to me in a couple weeks. So those are the things that I have planned right now, and I'm looking forward to it. So you're going to get a lot of videos from me. Again, averaging around 3 a week. Watch what you want, skip over the rest. Next, I've been getting a lot of comments from people that have either followed me on Facebook or have watched my videos that have reached out to me and asked me how I'm doing. It's no secret, and I mentioned that I went through some dark times in high school. I have been through dark times as well. If I'm going to be open and honest with you, I have suffered with depression and anxiety for a good portion of my life. I'm coming clean for one reason. First of all, to let the people that have reached out to me know that I am okay. I have a wonderful support system, including my wife and amazing friends. These people are the reason that I am still standing. So, yes, I am okay. The next reason I am coming clean is because today a friend reached out to me. They saw my retro video. They've seen some of my posts on Facebook recently. And they know that I had struggled with depression and anxiety. Now, this friend was not reaching out to me to make sure I was okay. This friend was reaching out to me to get advice. This friend had never dealt with anxiety and depression and didn't know how to deal with it. So he reached out to me. I was very honored that he reached out to me. The reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to know that if you are a viewer of mine and you are going through some things, I'm always here. I'm here with a good video, and if you need some personal recommendations of how to handle things, feel free to reach out to me. I've included my social media in the links below. I do every video. So I'm always here to listen. I'm always here to release a fun video, try to make you laugh. Hopefully I succeed. So, those are the announcements I wanted to make right now. We've gone a lot into this time, so let's go ahead and go over the products that we're going to be using today and get a shave going. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So, for my trusty standbys, we're going to be using the Merkur 34C. This was my first good razor. My first razor was a Micro Touch 1 that I got from Target, which was just crap. It's just super mild and doesn't work at all. So this is the razor that I consider my first razor. My Merkur 34C. I love it. It's got a nice heft to it. It's got nice knurling in the handle so it's not slippery. And it's easy to load a blade. Now, a lot of people have complained that with this razor, you have a hard time getting the blade straight in there. I personally have never had that problem, but I can see how that might be an issue. But I think it works wonderfully. Included in there today, I have my go-to blade, my trusty Voskhod. It's on its second use today. I love this blade. It's one of my favorites. I've been using it since I started, and it's just an all-around great blade. For my brush, I'm going to be using my trusty Old Original. It has been with me since the beginning. It's my first brush that I owned. And I love it. It's not necessarily my favorite brush, but it does the job nicely. And I know I can count on it because it gives me a nice uniform lather every time. It's consistent. Now, for the soap, I'm going to be using Captain's Choice 45th Parallel. It is my second favorite soap, knocked out only by the Parasso Green. So I still use this on occasion. I still use this a lot, actually, not just on occasion. I use it a lot because I love it. I love the smell. It's got a nice cherry smell. It's just amazing. And it gives a really nice lather with a lot of residual slickness. Absolutely adore it. And then we're going to be finishing up with Nivea Men Sensitive Post-Shave Balm. So, those are the products we're going to be using today. I'm going to go ahead and splash some more water on my face, moisten up my bristles and my brush a little bit more, and we're going to get shaving. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me know in the comments below how you're doing. I like to hear from each and every one of you. I got a few people that comment regularly. They always ask me how I'm doing, tell me how they're doing, and I really appreciate it. I start a conversation with these people and it's nice. I feel like I've actually made some real true friends since I've done this. The people that I converse with on here are just amazing. The wet shaving community as a whole is just amazing. My subscribers still hold steady in the upper 60s. Things are starting to slow down now, I know, because places are starting to open up, so you're not going to get as many subscribers necessarily going forward. I know all that. But I always like mentioning it because I segue into my next, which is telling people that if you are watching this video and you're not subscribing, please hit that subscribe button. And again, if you like these videos, you like all my videos, give me a like. And give me a comment below. Converse with me, talk to me. I love hearing from each and every one of you. All right. I got a nice lather going on right now. All right, let's go ahead. Hold my brush like this. You can see all the lather that's squeezing out, but it's going towards the top, so it's going to give me a nice lather and it's not going to eat too much of it. I always tend to get shaving cream all over my shirt. I see YouTubers that don't, but I always do. I don't mind. It comes right out. But I always get it all over my shirt. I would shave shirtless, like some people do, but you see too much of me with that camera, and that's just things no one needs to see. You don't need to see that. Plus, as we've discussed, t-shirts are kind of part of my thing here. I wear fun t-shirts. So what would I be if I wasn't Dave Shave with my t-shirts? So as I mentioned, I know a lot of places are starting to reopen all across the world. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I have mixed emotions. I do feel that some places here in the States are opening a little too soon. I also do understand, however, that eventually the world needs to open. Eventually the world needs to open and it needs to go on. I think there's better ways of handling it. And I don't feel that some places are taking necessary precautions. But that's my opinion. I don't want to get too political. Take it or leave it. It's my opinion. You all can have different opinions. I don't mind. I'm just here to shave and entertain you. Other than that, I can't really say much else is going on. It's been a long time since I've really seen my friends, though. That's something that would be nice. But other than that, life isn't bad. I'm surviving. I'm moving forward. Which all you can do, right? What is everybody's feelings on the products I'm using also? I'd like to hear those. Not many people tell me very often what their opinions are of the products I use. Except when I'm doing a challenge, like when I did the Astras. Got a lot of pushback on that, as we know. But other than that, what about these products? Do you like the products I'm using? Do you not like the products I'm using? I gotta be very careful. So if you watched my last video, I mentioned that a couple days ago when I took the time off, I cut myself. Right down here. So I've got to be very careful of that area. So far I haven't re-nicked it too bad. All right. Go in for the last pass and we'll finish up. What else? Can't really say that there really is much else. I think I've gone over everything for today. Not a whole lot of excitement in my life right now. But I guess that's good. I am looking forward to the holiday weekend here in the United States. We have Memorial Day this weekend. So I get a nice long weekend, work tomorrow, and then I'm off through Monday. So you probably, I would assume, probably won't get another video from me until sometime next week. But to be fair, I said that in my retro Dave Shave video, and you've gotten 2 shave videos and 1 thank you video since then. So who knows? That's another thing you're going to be getting from me. Might get some instructional videos for people that are new to wet shaving. Might get stuff like that. I'm going to try to vary the content on here so it doesn't get stale. Alright. There we go. Not a bad shave. Not BBS, but I don't always necessarily need the BBS. just a good, consistent shave. That's why I like these products. I knew it wasn't necessarily going to be BBS. I just did it because I knew it was a good, consistent shave. That's all I really care about. So, now I know we've been going a long time here, so I won't subject you to watching me rinse everything off. I will simply go ahead, rinse my face and wipe my face off. I'll clean everything up off camera. So right now we'll just go ahead and splash some Nivea Men. I love this stuff. I love all their balms. Right now, this is my favorite, but honestly, I love them all. I don't really know that I could really necessarily pick and choose my favorites. All right. So that is a shave. Good shave. All right. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all are looking forward to the content coming forward. Hope you didn't get too put off by some of my opinions earlier. I was more opinionated in this video than I usually am. So if you did get put a little off, I apologize. Other than that, again, if anybody needs me, if you are going through anything, let me know. I'm here to help. But until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, keep shaving. I'll see you on the next video.